Good morning, everyone. And today we're going to be doing top to bottom analysis on BTCUSD, starting from the 1 week time frame. And we'll start by identifying our zones. And as we've discussed multiple times, our zones are essentially regions of support and resistance on higher time frames. So when you have a higher level, a higher time frame supports, a higher time frame resistance, or a higher time frame supports turn resistance, those all count as zones when they appear on the weekly, monthly, or daily time frame. Okay, so should actually move this zone a little bit lower. It should actually be here. It should actually be here. We have another zone here like this. This is another weekly zone. And we can draw a trend line. We can draw a trend line even as far back as we can draw a trend line from here. Okay, something like this. Yeah. Something like this. This will be our weekly trend line. Okay, so let's go down to the daily time frame. Let's identify our zones on the daily time frame. Draw any potential trend lines. Before we even start identifying our zones, I can already see a downtrend, which will allow me to draw a downward trend line. I'll be able to draw one like this. This is a daily trend line. We can draw a second one like this. We could also draw a third one like this. We can also draw them like this and like this. We'll keep them both. Basically our daily trend line. So we'll keep the two daily trend lines because both of them are valid. The next thing we want to do is to identify our daily zones. First of all, here, switch to 1 pixel. We have a daily zone here. We have another daily zone here. There's a zone here. Since price has reacted off of it like that, it's clearly a zone at that point. Are there any other zones that we should be keeping our eyes out for? We have one here, another daily zone. Okay, yeah. So that's it for daily zones. Now we'll identify our trend origin. We can very clearly see that price has been trailing downwards since this specific point. So this is obviously our trend origin. Then we'll check out our market structure. Price went impulsive, correctional, impulsive, equal, correctional, impulsive, correctional, impulsive. So expect this to be a correctional move to be followed up impulsive move. So based on market structure here, price is currently in a correctional mode and is about to switch into the new bearish impulsive. Okay, so let's identify our swing highs and our swing lows. So this is my swing high or my lower high. Let's make it blue. Let's come here, swing high. This one has not yet been confirmed. So now let's identify our swing lows. Let's make the color red. Swing low, and then this is our most recent swing low. So the price is currently in a downward trend here. The price is in a correctional phase, expecting it to switch to a new impulsive phase. So what do? We go back to all the regions in price action where price was in a correctional phase and then switched to an impulsive phase, which is actually where we have our, higher lows. So here, here, and here. So now we'll switch down to the 4 hours, maybe even the 1 hour chart, and see if we can spot any pattern that appears, any common pattern among these 3 blue boxes. So right now we're down on the 4 hour time frame, and I can already see a vague, I can see M's already. Look at this. Switch to line chart and you can see a very clear M. But even without the line chart, you can clearly see that price is moving. Price went like this, came down, went like this, then bullish engulfing candlestick down. In fact, 2 bullish engulfing candlesticks down. So that tells you that the trend should have been starting quite strongly. You have the same thing here. Price went up like this, comes down like this, went up like this. Long candlestick wick to the top, and then bullish engulfing candlestick wick down. So we have another M pattern. This M pattern contains a bullish engulfing candlestick. This M pattern contains 2 bullish engulfing candlesticks. So, and then we have this third M pattern here. You can see that this third M pattern actually also contains a bullish candlestick within the first 2 legs. So that's actually it. Quite simply, quite plainly, quite straightforwardly. Look at this. You can see an M pattern here. And since this M pattern appeared, price has been trailing downwards like this, impulsive, correctional, impulsive. So I think I should be expecting a new correctional before the next impulsive. So should be planning to sell this pair. So on a closing note, you should be planning to sell this pair, because if I am not mistaken, the M pattern has already appeared. If I'm not mistaken, the M pattern has already appeared. So we should be looking to sell this pair. It's just that this, I wonder why this thing is not working. Must be an issue with my, who even knows what the issue is with. Anyways, I expect price to continue to sell bearish, at least approaching the weekly zone a little bit more. So yeah, I expect price to continue to sell. So that's it for top to bottom analysis on